When there is so much to tell, where should I even start? With all that we saw, what we heard, what we felt, this planet of ours, destiny, our part in it. Best to start at the beginning, perhaps. Midgar, the city of Mako, ruled by the Shinra Electric Power Company, who drained the planet of its very essence, the life stream, and processed it for industry as Mako. Our world was dying, and so few could hear her cries for mercy. Those who could rose up in her defense. The anti-Shinra rebels, Avalanche. Among them, Cloud Strife, an ex-soldier hired by the Resistance to destroy Reactor 1. In Sector 8, amidst the aftermath of the attack, Cloud met a flower seller named Aerith. She offered him a yellow blossom. One said to symbolize reunion. And thus was destiny set in motion. With Reactor 1 gone, Avalanche set their sights on Mako Reactor 5. Unfortunately, they were playing right into Shinra's hands. The company was able to draw the wool over the people's eyes. And in the end, destroyed Sector 7, killing thousands and laying the blame at Avalanche's feet. Though dear friends were lost, Avalanche had no time to grieve. Aerith had struck a deal with Shinra, who took her into custody. With her capture, Shinra's obsession was within reach. The fabled Promised Land. For Aerith was the last of the Cetra, to paradise. To save her, the team infiltrated the Shinra building, the company's beating heart. It was here that I, another prisoner, joined their story and assisted them in freeing Aerith. Yet during our flight, we came face to face with a man thought dead. The vaunted war hero, Sephiroth. Before he could be stopped, Cloud's foe fled with the corpse of Genova, the cataclysm from the stars and the catalyst of our plight. Eventually, we too made good our escape. Pursuing troopers defeated, we raced toward Midgar's edge. Yet Sephiroth once again intervened. Suddenly, deafening screams rent the air. Whispers, the arbiters of fate, descended upon the city. Before their imposing wall, Aerith warned us. This was Destiny's crossroads. Every moment, every action, every step taken had all been as the Whispers willed it. To fight them was to break free. On the other side of fate, Sephiroth waited, the Whispers undulating within him. Cloud brought his blade down upon his rival, sundering destiny. But the fight won, and the shackles of destiny broken, we stood before the unknown, a world of boundless freedom. It was there, beyond where fate could follow, that a new journey began.
So, gotta start it off every time like that to get all pumped for the game. There's some new stuff that came out with Ever Crisis before I start that, I saw some of it. We gotta wait next week for an update, but basically it's kind of confirming that this is actually all a sequel to the original game, in a way. It could also just be a very, like, spicy remake, too. I don't know. It's getting very interesting. It's about, Aerith being dead in the live stream and teaming up with a bunch of other dead characters, and Sephiroth looks like Dracula, and I don't know. He's controlling the weapons, which I thought that was something that they were gonna do, because honestly, in the original game, the weapons aren't going after Sephiroth, they're just tearing shit up everywhere else in the original game. So Sephiroth controlling like Ultima, Ruby, Emerald, and Sapphire weapon actually kinda makes sense.
You see that wanted poster? Pictures look nothing like us.
Must be that way for a reason.
Gotta keep on our toes.
They absolutely nailed the look of this shit. I want to, like, vacation here for, like, a week.
Travelers are one of the many.
This game should have won Game of the Year 2024. I'm not apologizing for that. I don't understand how it lost, other than, like, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. I already talked about that in my, like, theory video I made. So this
I was
is...
born and raised here, in this canyon. I was to become a Watcher of the Veil like those before me, until I was taken by Shinra. Now that I'm home, and have repaid my debt to you, I plan to serve my village once more. I appreciate all that you've done for me. Thank you.
We're really gonna miss you, Red.
Oh, don't say that. You're only making this harder. I mean, I wish we had more time, but
So, this
duty.
is some massive foreshadowing for Cloud.
The old man.
I wanted you to treat me as an equal, not a dog.
Not a pig! It's a human boy!
Coming!
So, was that goodbye?
Nah, I'm sure we'll see him around the canyon. The real question is, why'd we come here? To learn the secrets of planetology. Come on!
Can't forget that materia!
As for me... that'll do. I'm gonna steal some shut-eye, if you don't mind.
Getting here the first time in the original game was like this is where Aerith as a character absolutely peaks. Is one of the most interesting characters in the original game for me during the campfire scene. Yeah. And it's pretty good here too, like...
It rides the winds across our planet, simply for the veil to fill our lungs, and my extinction our very lungs.
All who seek to understand the tenets of planetology are... Though the road ahead is unknown, we are not afraid, for we walk with the Great Mother at our side. We need only open our hearts to the planet, and she will speak.
Since time immemorial, these sacred
Professor Gast often visited the fair.
Within you all, the planet's odds and memories. By unlocking this knowledge, it allows us to hide.
Sorry, they were talking about Professor Gast. He's gonna come into play later. I won't say who he exactly is in the story, but, so Aerith peaks, in my opinion, as a character here, and, like, if you know, you know. She dies in the original game, and she might die here. And then you get all the answers you wanted about her in, like, one of the most unfulfilling, like, ways possible, and Professor Gast plays a role in that in, like, video recordings. But, like, I feel like this game, as I've stated, is you are seeing the story not as yourself, the player, but they're putting you in Cloud's shoes and you're seeing what he sees. And that's why everything is amped up to 10. He's a superhero fighting time ghosts and things along that nature, which I've said in other videos before. But they are kind of confirming that the story is a sequel, but that doesn't necessarily change the fact that the things I'm saying are true. Because the story is still following the original Final Fantasy VII pretty faithfully so far, in this game, and even in the first game, even though they're, like, saying it's a... I mean, it's... The way they're doing it is, it might be a sequel, but it might not, and it's really confusing. I don't necessarily think that it is. I just think some of the elements they're talking about, they're making it seem like it's a sequel, but they're adding things from, like, all the compilation of Final Fantasy VII stuff that they've made after the original game and throwing it into this, and just wording it and making you see things in a skewed way that you think that it's a sequel, but it's gonna end up just being, like, the real game. Kind of how you thought Red 13 was this old man dog, and really he's just a young puppy pretending to be cool, which is kind of what Cloud is doing.
Oh, these are the friends I was talking about.
Thank you for looking after Mama. My name is Bugenhagen. I teach planetology here in the canyon. One could say I know a thing or two about our world.
A thing or two? I doubt there's a thing or two you don't know about it.
Well, it might seem that way to a child like yourself.
I'm not a child anymore. I'm 48.
40 what?
Nanaki here has a long life ahead of him. In human terms, I would say he's about 15 or 16 years old.
That's more than old enough. I can protect our Vale and everyone in it. Which is more than I can say for my good-for-nothing father.
Speaking of the members of our little community, have you announced your return to one and all, Namaki?
Not yet. Be right back.
I always thought Red was more of like a hyena. He just has a lot more cat-like features to me than a dog. He is more dog-like, but like his face looks more like a cat to me. Or like, I don't know, he looks more like a hyena, which is a cross between a dog and a cat.
Have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet. That records fluctuations in various energies. I must ask that you handle it with care. It's a rather delicate device, you see. monarchy never had much exposure to the outside world. I can only hope his travels with you have served to enlighten him. That's a scale model of our planet and the surrounding stars. One could say the dust it's collected represents the people who live upon it.
We've all been worried sick about Nanaki, fellow Bugenhagen chiefly among us.
You recognize that little scamp? I'll have you know that in his childhood, Nanaki was quite a handful.
Pretty sure you can interact with all these things.
Oh, have my devices piqued your curiosity? They are essential to my studies of the planet.
I think you can do something with this.
That is one of the first Mako detectors ever built. Though I suspect it can't detect much now.
Do stuff here. Hi, enemies. You want food? Alright, follow my cat wants to num num. You all gotta wait. Let me check this.
That right there is a type of a current generator. It harnesses the power of the wind to produce new airflows of its own. Perhaps you've encountered them before during your travels.
Yeah, in a little while. Might have been getting a little ahead of myself on the other thing downstairs.
You will find a larger telescope on the planet. With it, you can see to the edge of the galaxy. There's no better view of the stars than through this scope. But the lens could do with some cleaning. My apologies. That again, huh? The planet crying out. A sorrowful dirge indeed. One I've heard all too often of late. This tubing allows us on the surface to hear the inner voice of the planet.
What we just heard didn't come from the planet, though. That was definitely the voice of a weapon.
You seem awfully sure of yourself, miss.
Because we saw them with our own eyes. Two, in the Corral and Gungaga reactors. They were loud and huge.
A fascinating account, were it true. However, such grand delusions could be a sign of Mako poisoning. To see a doctor.
Excuse me?
Oh. Yes. That would do them some good. Judging from everything you've said, the three of you are unfamiliar with basic planetology. But it is never too late to learn. Please, come with me.
I mean, she might have Mako poisoning. She did fall in the Mako. That could have all been a hallucination. This game is known for doing things like that, people. Though I think we're gonna...
to you our planetarium. While the Shinra building features the latest iteration, this particular one is my original design. Now then, without further ado...
Wow.
This is only the beginning.
A shooting star!
Planetology is not simply the study of the cosmos and the celestial bodies that dwell in it. Rather, it is a quest to comprehend the cyclical nature of life. Behold, the planet we call home. It was from its soil, so teeming with life, that mankind was born. And like all living things, man is fated to die. So, what happens next? The body withers and returns to the planet. But what of the mind, the spirit, the soul? Much like its former vessel, it too returns whence it came. To the great river where all intertwine and circle the planet without end. A cycle of continuous convergence and divergence. The ceaseless ebb and flow that is the life stream. An apt name, though it is as much a reservoir as it is a stream, being the sum of the planet's spiritual energy. It is the very essence of our star, the blood coursing through its planetary veins. And if ever that essence were to be entirely depleted, of course, these are but basic principles of planetology.
So you're saying that Mako is spiritual energy, which we're using up?
Just so. Siphoned from the planet and processed for industry, that energy can no longer fulfill its true purpose. It is fated to fuel man's machinery, then fade away.
Okay, but does it actually fade away? I mean, what if it doesn't? What if it just returns to the life stream in a different form? Is that possible?
Another theory, suggestive of a lack of understanding. However, that can be overcome with time and education.
You rang?
Please escort this young lady to our seminar room, would you?
Right this way. Okay.
Hey, can I come?
One of the things about this game I really like is the different like clothing and outfits like you get from like Midgar, and then when you come here and it's all like everything's like steampunk and antiquated, and they have like a totally different culture that they just like absolutely nailed in this game, even more so than the original. This is like this is all like from the Republic era, or the pre-using of Mako reactors, basically. I think I'm going the wrong way, though.
Thanks so much for taking such great care of Nanaki for us. Fellow Bugenhagen instructed me to let you take anything you think might prove useful on your journey. Check out the storeroom when you have a chance.
I'm good, bro. So maybe I will go through it to go down.
Anything to fear. It is not our fellow man, nor any creature big or small, with whom we share our home. It is that which comes from beyond the confines of this world, that which disrupts the natural order, the other which may attempt to claim and consume the planet. And so I bid you, her children, to join hands and come together, for united, we shall never succumb to fear of celestial calamity.
Talking about Genova, that's pretty awesome. They made the Gi way cooler in this game too, and like explain some stuff. So I'm gonna reiterate again. My name 20 years ago on a website called AdventChildren.net was Ominous Angel, and I, along with a couple other people, I can't remember their names, talked about and had discussions about there being two life streams. I called it the SUP stream, or the negative life stream, which was basically like all the stagnating souls that like didn't want to return to the planet according to the lore. So originally it was red, but they changed it to black. So like kind of like they really expanded on that in this game with the Gi by like really expanding on that idea, which was really cool to see because it just confirms a whole bunch of stuff that I thought about 20 years ago, waiting for the movie for this sequel to this Advent Children to come out. They even changed lines in Advent Children Complete based on they made Rufus like explain it more, and like his dialogue in the original cut of the movie was changed. I'm not saying I caused that to happen, but like that was my topic back in the day. On that, it's not even around. AdventChildren.net isn't even around anymore, but
This village is lame. And don't get me started on the planetologists. Bunch of blowhards in love with the sound of their own voice.
So expansive and enthralling.
If people
You're certainly well traveled. Your body of work is proof of that. I hope that more people come to recognize your talent.
where do I gotta go again? Okay, over there.
I heard from fellow Bugenhagen. By all means, please come and join the seminar.
Follow me if you would.
Man, he gets around on that floating orb he's got.
They are both one and the same. Wouldn't you agree? We are as much a part of the planet as it is a part of us.
I ask you this, who among you has looked in?
So many seminars.
All the time I've spent here.
A seminar is in progress.
I've always been on the bigger side, but I've never been into physical stuff. Painting and poetry are more my thing. My old man, he used to say it was a waste.
What about you, miss? You must have a story to share. Please.
Oh, she sure does.
Okay. Where to begin? I fell into the life stream. I don't have words to describe it, except beautiful, maybe? It was a lot to take in. Feelings of kindness washed over me. Long-forgotten memories came flooding back. It was a warm, comforting place. But there was also conflict. A war between the planet and its enemies. And we can't let them win. We need the planet, and it needs us. We have to rise up, fight back, defend it from this terrible threat. Thing is, I don't know how to do any of that. And I hoped you might have the answer. I'm not criticizing planetology or anything, and I'm not trying to scare anybody either. I just... You know... Never mind. This is all coming out wrong.
Please, do not be discouraged. I'm more than happy to listen. What matters is that you keep challenging your beliefs. Stop doing that, and the answers will forever elude you. On that note, I think we should adjourn for the evening. The River of Lights is almost upon us, so let us head to the torch.
I'll see you at the festival.
So this festival camp scene, this is where I feel like Aerith's character just absolutely peaks.
There is no seminar being held here at the moment. Can I help you?
It's so great learning about planetology with everyone.
I ask you this.
With boundless love for her children.
There is a really interesting NPC around here somewhere you can find. I just want to go here for like a week and just vacation here. Like, this place is so cool looking. Like, with its wooden elevators and shit.
Look at them, gathered around the fire. Just like us that day. Me, and Mom, and Dad. If only we could do that again. Never mind. Just forget I said anything.
I'll lend an ear.
Whenever I think about my mom, my chest swells with so much pride, I feel like it'll burst. But when it comes to my dad, I just... Sorry, I can't. Still not ready.
I had the pleasure of talking to a mentor. Said it was presumptuous of me to think I could save the planet. She decides her own fate, you see. As rain cleanses the skies, so too does she cleanse herself of filth. So what? We sit here and theorize while the planet rinses and repeats?
No, we fight, or nothing will change.
That's what I said. I knew you'd see it my way, Merc. Thanks.
Basically, they're just a bunch of hippies that want to sit around and talk. I love how they did this.
Did I sound as awkward as I felt?
Felt for you. Never been that good with words, as you know.
We're just two peas in a pod, aren't we?
Oh, what she said was good.
Put your faith in our great mother. She would never forsake us, never abandon us, for we are her children. When you die, you return to the planet? That has literally got to be the dumbest thing I have ever heard.
Hold on a
Once
second.
you die, that's that.
Why do you think that?
I just do. I believe in anything else until I see some actual proof.
Hold on a second. Alrighty, I thought someone was in my house. It was just the wind knocked over some stuff outside.
The life with which she has blessed us is a gift that must one day be returned.
And this is it. This is where she peaks. Is like the most interesting character in the story, at least for me.
So, I'm an ancient. As in, a steward of the planet. One of those ancients. Or, to be more precise, the only ancient. For the most part, it's been a source of pain. I've been held against my will. I've been watched. I've been ignored. Even hated. And it's been that way ever since I was little. My blood's been nothing but a curse. If I ever started to forget, something would remind me of what I was and bring me crashing back down to Earth. It was always the same. Time after time. I'd be shown a glimmer of hope, only to have it snatched away. I was never gonna be normal. That much was clear.
It's okay.
So my blood's been a curse. But it's also been a blessing. It's brought some wonderful people into my life. Friends that I love. And for once, I think I'm okay. Happy even. And all that pain feels worth it. Even if I can't lead a normal life, there is one thing I can do. Return their kindness. And try to make the most of what I've been given.
There! It is time!
Whoa!
Pretty sappy, huh? Meant every word, though.
So, this is where you've been, Nanaki.
What's up?
There's something of great import I need to show you. And by that I mean all of you. Join me, would you? What did you all think of the River of Lights? For whatever reason, the ceremony has drawn a number of tourists to the fair as of late. When I ask for their impressions, they often speak of how beautiful it was. Some claim they were even moved to tears. It's an overwhelmingly positive reception, I'm happy to say. To stir the human soul is no small feat, and it pleases me to know that the River of Lights possesses such powers. Alas, my hopes to parlay their emotional response into a deeper intellectual curiosity. They have yet to be fulfilled. People are surrounded by cats, dogs, birds, and trees. They know that life is all around them, be it through the birth of a baby or the blooming of a flower. They bear constant witness to the blessed cycle of creation, yet they've no interest in the welfare of our planet. Forgive me for sharing my idle thoughts. Keeping them to myself is quite a challenge in my old age.
Today's experience was surely the will of the planet. May you cherish it always.
Well then, shall we proceed?
But I thought this door was...
sealed so that none may enter? Why, yes, and by my own hand, no less. However, you've a trial to undertake.
I do?
If you wish to prove yourself and become a Watcher of the Veil, that is. I presume you are prepared.
Yeah.
I will also require your assistance in carrying out the trial. Much danger awaits within, and I wish to ensure his safety. When you're ready, simply say the word. Then off we go. Now we follow the cave where it leads, deep as it will take us.
Yeah, they did a really good job on this part.
Has Nanaki told you anything about his parents yet?
No.
They were watchers, both of them. But they couldn't have been any more different. When our village came under attack, my mother fought with courage, with honor. She faced the enemy and laid down her life to save us. My father, though, he turned tail and ran. He was a coward.
So then, you still haven't forgiven him?
Why would I?
I see. From this point onward, only two may proceed. He who shall undertake the trial and his observer.
Who's gonna observe?
I'll do it.
That would render the trial meaningless. But if not him... you do nicely.
Me?
Him? Really?
At least pretend not to hate me.
Whenever you're ready.
Ready. You gonna watch my back?
Yep. Burning holes in you right now.
What is this?
This is a place of deep sorrow. A place where those who have been sealed away are left to mourn their fates.
Don't worry about it, guys. Oh, I'm gonna make you coward.
As if I were going to hold that. Suck it!
Did I do good or did I do good?
Nanaki, look here. Such walls should be well within your power to climb.
One of the things about this game I like is all the characters kind of have their own little field ability to do, like this, as well as play differently, which is one of the amazing things that makes this game absolutely phenomenal, regardless of what anybody says about it. Like, the gameplay is fantastic.
This place is giving me the creeps.
Your discomfort is only natural. A fierce battle was waged here. And even after 45 years...
What? You're saying the game managed to make it all the way up here?
Somebody
The tribe comes to them few people outside of the faith. The rest you will learn in due time. Of that you can be certain. For now, let us proceed.
I only got 2 legs here, you know.
do this here.
Hey, where'd you run off to?
Bring it on! Let me show you what a walking sick of.
Need your ass out of
Here goes!
I'm gonna make you regret it. Still?
Well...
Suck it! Hell yeah!
I think when 3 comes out, I'm actually going to just stream it, like, day 1, instead of waiting till I platinum it to, like, do a story playthrough. What is a little disheartening for me, though, is I platinumed Remake and episode intermission. I did all that stuff too. I beat Weiss, the Immaculate, before all these cheat mode updates were put into the game, which I get people can have fun, but I think they should disable the trophies because I put the work in and did it, and it kind of ruins the value, in my opinion, of the trophies now that you're just handing them out like candy. I'm hoping they give out something for, and I know this would probably piss people off, but I want like a gold Buster Sword or something in the next game to just show that, I got both Platinums before they added the cheats in. I think that would be, a fair compensation for just making it super easy for everybody else.
Is a key.
It's huge.
Under normal circumstances, I would stress that you mustn't judge a book by its cover. For the key, however, they are as fearsome as their appearance implies.
These are the things that killed my mom?
Nanaki, this shall be your first trial. You are to explore this place. Understand the nature of its history.
Okay, will do.
So, this whole,
Carry it forth and bring the truth to light. Only then shall the path reveal itself.
so like, the Gi... Hold on, I'm gonna wait till he's done talking. So, this part is amazing expansion, what they did with the lore here. The Gi are basically aliens, and because they're aliens, they weren't born from this planet, so they can't return to this life stream. So Genova is some sort of alien parasite monster as well that wasn't born from this planet. It came to, like, destroy it, basically, or eat it. So Sephiroth is sort of a hybrid, or you could...
A remnant of our struggles, of our desires.
So this is where the 2 life streams come into play, or the negative life stream. There's no one, because it's basically these things, and everything that Sephiroth is doing.
Get rid of that thing!
Who's up for a bite? This is my turn! That specter you fought was a fallen king. Even in death, their lingering enmity manifests as such. They who wander in search of retribution.
That's kind of pathetic.
Do not be so quick to denigrate your enemies, nor make light of their plight. Consider this statue. It has been placed in this chamber for a reason. Handle it with the utmost care.
I will.
Deliver unto us the remnants of our past.
It's like, to make a long story short, the Gi created the black materia to blow the planet up with the meteors so that they can just die and cease to exist, basically. That's what they want. They want oblivion. Because they can't die, they're just stuck as ghosts.
You asked for it! I'm sure you would have wanted it too!
So originally the black materia didn't really have much of a story other than it was a black materia and it summoned the meteor and it would blow up the planet so Sephiroth could suck up all the spirit energy like a vacuum cleaner and basically become the planet itself and become a god, basically. That's essentially what his plan in the original game was. And technically it's that way because he really can't die either. He has the same problem as the Gi. He's an alien, but he's also a hybrid because he's part human, so he could suck up the spirit energy or convert it over to negative life stream.
Are we gonna make it out of this place alive?
Its decor is indeed the opposite of inviting.
These look like the statue I picked up.
If there is a reason for everything, then one could argue that everything has no reason.
I wonder if there's like a Gi ship somewhere we'll find.
You must do, don't you?
Deliver unto us the remnants of our past. Restore them to their rightful places.
Unless, like, the Genova destroyed, the Gi's planet and they fled here, which was always something... I'm hoping they expand a little more on this.
Our rancor begins to fade.
Marlene, Daddy loves you.
That it?
Not in the least.
I need to get the green one, which is down here somewhere. I think it's just across this. It's not hard to get. Playing at level 70 makes this a whole lot easier.
Oh, I'm gonna make you howl!
The history of the Vale is intertwined with the Gi, for they first came to these lands many millennia ago. This sanctuary is proof of their persistence, for it was built to ensure that they never escaped.
But if they were sealed away thousands of years ago, how'd they break out and attack the Vale?
That I cannot answer. Only the Gi themselves could. But enough about them. You are here to learn about yourself, Anarchy.
I don't see how people don't like this. The Gi were just like spooky ghosts that were in the original. This is just like adding so much more depth and like expansion to the story.
Our world and that of the Gi. It was vital to them and their plans. Were the Gi to seize control of it, the canyon would be doomed.
And the people.
When the Gi moved against us yet again, a certain watcher recalled this vulnerability.
Huh?
Since time was of the essence, he entered the cave without reinforcements. As he had feared, it was teeming with Gi, ready to descend upon the village. Determined to protect the Vale, he pounced from one foe to the next, felling all who dared oppose him.
Hold on. If there was a watcher who single-handedly saved the canyon, how come I've never heard of that?
For now, you should focus on your own struggles with the Gi. Their malice grows more potent.
Straight out of the original game, this is so much better.
It's definitely good. I'll be honest.
To put it in perspective, hold on, I'll wait till they're done talking.
Master, Anarchy. You and no one else. Never forget that. Look through the crevasse and the gates beyond. Pass through all to complete your trial. But that's easier said than done.
I kind of lost my train of thought, but it was in the original game, and I don't see how anybody couldn't like this. The original game, if you compare it to this, it's like an outline of a story from the outside. Like there's just so much expansion going on here, and in such amazing good ways. Like in the original, they were just like, oh well, we'll have a ghost. Well, you do this part, and you're just like, you know, fighting some ghosts and shit. This version just like, they're like, oh, well, how could we make this part cooler? Oh, well, the Gi were actually aliens, and they created the black materia. And it just works. Like, it's...
Dinner time!
Need my help, do you? Golden opportunity right here. Whoa. Fire at one off. Suck on me. Want some more? Oh, we're down here. So how are we supposed to open this thing?
How indeed? Ideas, Anarchy.
So all that red stuff is the, it's like this negative life stream, basically. That's what Sephiroth's spirit energy used to look like before they made it black.
Oh, I'm gonna make you howl! Ready? Let me show you what a watcher can do! Look out! Sorry! Don't take it personally, alright? Or did I do good?
What I really want to see after this is like a prequel story about Genova in the past. Like, I really like to see something like that done at some point.
Good to go? How'd you like that? Wouldn't want to be you.
I'm counting on you, like vampire.
Dinner time! Sick of it!
About damn time! The hell you doing?
Let me show you what a watcher can do! Go for it!
Alright! Watch him learn! Stop already! Come on! You got this!
My turn? We beat them!
In one sense, they have yet to truly pass on, and their rage remains unquenched.
Yeah, I'll do it! Kiss my ass! Ain't no thing!
Just gotta stay the course. This reminds me of those altars.
There is a similarity, yes. But this sanctum is much more ancient, and serves a rather different purpose. The altars we came upon before were built to imprison the key. This, however, was built to provide the Cetra with a means to commune with them.
Commune with them? Why would the Cetra do that? The Gi were the enemy.
Good and evil, friend and foe. Dichotomy is not set in stone, as mutable as the winds. But for now, Anarchy, let us concentrate on the matter at hand, clearing a path to the truth.
I just like to break the boxes, sorry. I don't need to at this point. It's just something I'd like to do.
As with good and evil, sorrow to your sweet sleep. 45 years ago, a watcher fought his way here alone, and in his bravery took upon himself the burden of our hope.
What is it?
Their ire manifests once more. Do not underestimate this foe.
Talk about an axe to grind.
Why the hell is this thing piston? One shot at a Where's the big bucket of water when you need it? Get your ass out of here! How'd you like that?
Don't worry.
Need my help, do you? Big man! You got this!
Just watch. That was a good one. It's over! Fear me! Spirit!
I'm in!
It's over! Great job! Ready? Look out!
Come on!
Don't need them.
Form evanescent, rancor everlasting. Well done. You've become quite the formidable fighter.
Sure have. So, does this mean I passed the test?
Oh. I'm afraid that decision is not mine alone to make. Let us consult with one more qualified.
Just don't forget to bring a golden needle when you come up here.
The Watcher of the Veil fought valiantly and offered up his life in defense of our home. As you see, he still watches over us to this very day.
Wait. Is that... Seta? Seto? My father? No, there's no way.
The poisoned arrows of the key transformed his body into stone. And there he has stood ever since, his watch eternal. Our savior.
What about my mom? Did she know what had happened to him?
Oh. Why, of course she did. It was, after all, she and Seto who asked me to see her off the cave.
But why? Why did she never tell me the truth?
Because she knew that if she did, you would attempt to seek your father out all by yourself. Your parents strove to keep our Vale safe. But there is one thing they fought even harder to protect. You, Nanaki, their son.
She was afraid, because I was too small and weak.
Back then, perhaps, but not anymore, heavens no. You've become a fine warrior in your own right. And that is precisely why I brought you here. But this is not where your journey is meant to end, my dear boy. You must leave the Vale once more.
But I'm a watcher now. I gotta protect our home like he did.
Listen to me, Nanaki. When I first heard your friend's emphatic warnings, I dismissed them outright. No more than the ravings of misguided youths. When you've lived as long as I have, you start to believe you've seen it all, that no surprises remain. But I realize now how very foolish I have been. The eyes that I thought saw the world clearly have grown blind to new possibilities.
But
I would hate to impede your progress any further. I bid you leave, Nanaki, before, like me, you become inured to your own ignorance. With sharper eyes and keener ears, go forth and in my stead seek the great truths of our world. Look after him for me.
Don't worry. We will.
You failed this trial, my boy. Continue your training and try again. Are you up to the task, Nanaki?
You bet I am. After all. I am Nanaki, Watcher of Cosmo Canyon, and son of Seto, protector of our Vale.
This is the new stuff that starts to make it really interesting, though.
Hearken unto me. My name is Gi Natak. O brave and noble Seto, I beseech you once more, hear the urgent pleas of my people. My thanks, Seto. You are as magnanimous as ever. The warrior Nanaki, and you, the Cetra. Come with me.
That was... Oh, an exciting turn of events indeed.
We'll back you up for 2,000.
You know,
This one's free.
I bet Shagina talk is actually Sephiroth talking.
Can anyone explain to me why we're even taking this detour?
But
Because some of us are on a mission to secure the material we need to, you know, save our homeland.
How can you talk like that in a place like this? I'm scared out of my wits here.
I don't know. This ski dude's too nice to freak me out.
He may act nice, but who knows what he's planning. Stay alert.
The home of the Gi lies beyond. Now let us begin our journey.
Not so fast. What's in it for us? Unless it's materia, you can count me out.
How strange you should mention materia. My people are also in search of it.
Okay, all aboard!
Would have stayed longer if I could, but I'll be back soon. I promise.
I'm gonna hurl.
Maybe try swaying with the rocking of the boat?
I wanna move less, not more.
Didn't seem to mind when you jumped aboard.
Ugh. Only because he mentioned materia.
Be quiet. The planet is listening.
And what's wrong with that?
Anything that reaches the planet's ears, in due time, reaches those of the Cetra. Unfortunately, the Cetra are not a tolerant people.
Excuse me, am I intolerant too? I'm Cetra.
You are indeed one of them, by lineage alone. You know not of their history. That has been lost to time.
Their history?
Consider your ignorance a blessing. The Cetra's past is fraught with horror and sorrow.
So there I am, on the ground, bleeding out, watching everything go dark. Thinking, this is it. This is how it ends. Only, it isn't. Suddenly, the wind picks up out of nowhere. It tugs at me so hard, it feels like it's tearing my soul right
that's
out of
because
my
it
body.
did. Because you're dead. And this is all Cloud coping with the fact that you died. But probably you're in the live stream too doing this.
Next thing I know, I'm back in the orphanage.
Because that's what you were talking about with
Who
Cloud.
found me, or how I got there. It's a miracle.
Sounds like what happened to me. Whole freaking army unloading on my position. I'm feeling every single bullet. But then, the wind starts blowing. 1 minute, I'm outnumbered. And the next, I'm alone.
None of it makes any sense. I somehow managed to beat the odds and wake up here, alone. Why in the hell did fate pick me?
Can't think that way.
Because Cloud is denying you're dead.
Can't not think that way. Their luck runs out, but mine doesn't. I'm the only one who gets a pass. And now that it's just me, what am I supposed to do? You know?
Yeah, I get it.
Biggs is the only one that was with Cloud when he was alone when he died. Same with Zack, which is why he's...
Why?
I don't know, that's what I think.
I'll explain on the way.
I might end up being wrong at the end, but this shit's very interesting to, like, theory craft and have fun with, because this whole world doesn't make sense. And that's the whole damn point of it, is it's not supposed to make sense because liars lie, and their stories don't add up in the facts and shit. Which goes back to the trailer of this game.
Mako poisoning's done a real number on him. Doubt he's in for a speedy recovery either. But hey,
even the Sector 7 plate's gone in this world.
If he does recover, you can bet your ass he'll act like it was nothing. Shrug it off and say he's been through 10 times that shit.
Are we talking about the same Cloud?
Come on. The guy's desperate to prove himself. Not like he needs to. Everyone knows he's a bona fide badass. Hey, why don't you try picking up some work as a merc? A Zack of all trades.
Why?
Because one's not enough.
I'll think about it.
Like how even Zack in this is like confused that Cloud is this awesome badass at this point.
Get a load of this.
They need to start adding the Ever Crisis shit into the third game.
The destruction of Sector 7 was orchestrated by Shinra themselves. We can't let those murderers get away with it. People of Midgar, fight back against our corporate oppressors by joining Avalanche. Seek us out at the lot off Petal Lane. Wow, that's bold.
Yep.
These guys are setting a trap for themselves. Shinra will just roll in and round them all up.
Doubt public security will even bother going through the motions. Easier just to shoot and skip the paperwork.
Then anyone who goes is...
An idiot, I know. But idiots are what we need right now. Folks who'll risk it all.
Wait! Don't tell me you're going! The things I do for friends.
Kinda wonder how that rift links to all the folks topside.
Hey, you ever wondered about your purpose in life? What you're doing here?
Sure, from time to time. Or all the time.
Would never have guessed.
Didn't used to, but things changed. Went through a lot after I joined Shinra, like... a lot.
I bet. I ask because ever since I woke up, I've been wondering about what to do with all this time I've been given.
Hey, Biggs. You said before I ought to try picking up some work as a merc.
Yeah?
'Cause one's not enough. So who's the one?
Cloud. He didn't tell you? Must not have wanted the competition.
When exactly did you meet Cloud?
The day before we hit Reactor 1. So, how long ago was that again? Weird. My internal clock's busted.
Yeah, mine too. What's that about anyway?
Good question.
Yeah, they're just dead in the live stream. Like, but the thing is there's people here that aren't dead, and that's what makes it confusing. So you can't say that. So that's why I think this is all just like in Cloud's head imagining this, and it's some sort of like he's keeping them alive in his heart or something, and that's why they're in this live stream. And what the fuck is going on in the sky? That has to be that thing in the air, or it's something summoning meteor. Unless this like takes place later on in the story.
So, what do you think's gonna happen to our baby?
Hey, take one of us next. Let's make it our best yet.
You know,
Treat you and yours to something special. But remember,
I think I prefer being number 2 or 3. Suits me much better.
Yeah.
Like, the guy who only has to worry about the how. And doesn't have to decide on the what.
A minor role?
Exactly. I'm no hero. So how come I was the one who got saved?
Because someone needs you. You and your can-do attitude.
And who might that be?
Whoever brought you back, I guess?
And assuming there was someone?
You were the guy
See,
that
here's...
right?
That's a good question.
See, here's Oates. He's still alive, so this can't be the live stream. Like...
So, are we never gonna get to be grown-ups?
This, like, I think this is a dream world in Cloud's head. There's people that are alive are still here, so you really can't say it's the live stream.
Hell with it. Let's just do what we want. Start by robbing folks and stocking up on kale.
Quit it. You're not.
It's just up ahead. Keep your eyes peeled.
Copy.
And then Kiri is here too, I think. But she's traveling across the world too, so there's 2 of her at least.
Nobody, huh?
Not a soul.
Well, at least Shinra was a no-show too, right? Who's there? Huh. New recruit?
As if I'd ever join Avalanche. I just came to see what kind of morons would fall for your dumbass propaganda, that's all. But I should have known. Nobody could be that stupid. Anyway, I'm out, losers.
So there's 2 of her at least.
I told you I wasn't cut out for a leading role. And here I thought I might have been saved for a reason. Some higher purpose. Sorry for wasting your time.
Biggs! It's up to us to find our own purpose. I mean, who says it's gotta be one way? Everyone's sitting back, acting like the world's doomed, but the future's not set in stone. We're not powerless. So long as we don't lose sight of what's important. You know, what matters most of all when the going gets tough. I don't know, hopes, dreams, maybe? Something like that. So long as we've got those. And hold on tight and never let go.
Like this?
Like your life depends on it.
The world's lucky to have you. It's a start. Anyway, I gotta run. I'll be sure to pay a visit to Cloud when I get the chance.
See ya. Think about what I said. Guess I should probably head home too. Home, huh?
Hold on a second. Before I go back there, I want to see something. Oh shit, it won't let me go back. Damn, I was hoping I could go back and see if it was still the Terrier timeline.
I'm back.
Welcome home.
Welcome home.
Guess who I just saw? Biggs.
Really?
So Marlene's obviously still alive, too.
Did he say anything about Daddy or Tifa?
Oh, sorry. Forgot to ask.
Aww.
Zack, would you mind checking on Aerith for me?
Sure.
We're all headed for the same place. You'll see your daddy and Tifa again.
Soon?
Soon enough, Marlene. Soon enough.
What a horrible thing to have to tell a 5-year-old or a 4-year-old. I just want a new trailer or something. I want some fucking I want some answers. I want to know what I want just a little sliver of what's gonna happen next.
It's me. The wind. That was you, wasn't it? Hello in there.
The wind might have been the white materia.
We've arrived.
Alright, after the geese story, I'm gonna have to stop.
Still standing.
Welcome to the village of the Gi. Welcome to our domain, children of the planet.
Y'all hear that just now?
Our flesh is gone, yet our spirits are condemned to linger. Outsiders such as we are unwelcome, forever denied the planet's embrace.
I feel for you. Can only imagine how tough that's been.
My kin now dwell within these effigies. I beseech you, lend them your ears. Long has it been since they have had an audience.
They're not bound to the planet, and so she rejects them.
Because you have to come from the life stream to return to it.
Which means these dudes can't die, right? They're invincible!
I'm not sure that's something to celebrate. Being stuck as spirits with no hope of release sounds like a fate worse than death.
As if you know anything about dying. I mean, are you even really alive?
Another stuck spirit, perhaps?
We shall not rest till the materia is ours.
You and me both.
Nice.
It was our fate to be spurned by the planet forevermore. Thus did we resolve to forge our own path to salvation.
With materia, you mean?
We long to lay hands on the materia of peace.
With the Geese side with Sephiroth in the next game, that's gonna be a thing.
There is but one thing that can deliver unto us ultimate salvation, and that is materia.
So an ultimate materia? Where is it? You gotta tell me!
In the materia of peace, we shall find the end for which we have long yearned.
Our ultimate salvation is cessation. It is nothingness. Our wish is not to exist, but rather to no longer exist.
Ultimate salvation is nothingness? Okay.
Of materia, we place our hope and faith.
Don't know about y'all, but I got a sinking feeling. Think we probably don't want to overstay our welcome here.
It's hard to feel at ease around folks whose only desire is death. And if the planet won't let them have it, well, who's to say they won't let the planet have it?
Not wrong.
Sure.
Don't you think someone responsible like me ought to hang on to that materia? So it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I think we shouldn't get involved at all, Lassie.
Little late for that.
What do you think he wants us to do for him?
Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black. Steeped in our one desire, purest of materia no more, with pain and spite made black.
Whatever that materia is, we can't let them have it. No matter how much they want it. Don't know how far we can let this go, but for now we play along.
At last, it was subsumed by these boiled skies. Fuel might be able to survive. Life here.
Honestly, Sephiroth should side with these things.
Not in life, nor in death.
Literally, these things want kind of what Sephiroth wants. Well, sort of.
Those not born of the life stream can never join its flow. One cannot return to that from which one did not arise. And so our souls sought refuge here. Yet idleness brought no solace. Our days, a penance imposed by the planet for the sin of our existence. And now, our only wish is to be freed from this prison, to be granted true release. From the planet, we claim the greatest of materia, a most sacred treasure, and imbued it with our desire for freedom. After an eternity, the materia began to stir, and thus did we rejoice, knowing that salvation was within our grasp. We rejoiced, so convinced were we that our prayers for release had not been in vain.
They could just get sucked up in a Mako reactor, too. Wouldn't that make them happy?
Some Cetra trespassed upon our lands and stole the treasure that would grant.
That's a solution that they could have, too. We could just use them. Could just suck them up in a Mako reactor.
The black materia, key to our oblivion. Please, it alone can liberate us from this endless dream. The Gi cannot rest until our sacred treasure has been restored to us. Moreover, in redressing the crime of her ancestors, the Cetra may help us to let go our ancient grudge.
Where is it?
It is said the orb lies within a place of Cetra worship.
A place of Cetra worship? Or temple?
You know what?
I have an idea. At least, I think I do.
Forgive me, Hollow One, if I regard you with suspicion.
Now hold on there.
I'm friend to one and all, thanks to my crystal ball. No matter your need, I have the right rate.
He's strange, but you can trust him. Really.
Alas, it appears we have been discovered. I trust you will return our materia to its rightful home. Only you can end our torment.
I guess we're back?
Yeah.
We need to get moving.
Right.
I'll make you proud, Dad. Just wait.
If I can do this. Oh, jeez.
It's good to see you again. Allow me to escort you to fellow Bugenhagen. Please, this way.
Hook, line, and sinker. Those undead suckers actually think we're gonna give them back their materia.
They called it their salvation or whatever. But to me, it sounded more like something with the potential to wreak some serious havoc. Nope. No way in hell are we letting them have it.
Can't let him have it either.
Him?
Sephiroth. Did no one else sense him?
No.
You're the resident expert. If you say Sephiroth was there, I'll believe you.
Wait. So, are you saying Sephiroth's after the black materia too?
Probably. Better to assume he is.
Oh, come on! Let's go! Can't let anyone get between me and my materia!
So, Kate Sith, I gotta ask, how do you know about the Cetra Temple anyway?
I wouldn't say I know about it exactly. Not directly, anyway.
What's that supposed to mean?
I just recall some document or other discussing its existence. If we can get to a Shinra terminal, I should be able to find it again.
Terminal, huh? They set any up here?
I think so? I bet old Boogie will know for sure.
Thank heavens you're alive. I feared you might have returned to the planet.
Oh, come on. We both know you didn't need to worry about me. After all, I am the son of Seto the Watcher.
Forgive me. But if I recall correctly, Shinra should have set up a transmission terminal here in Cosmo Canyon, so... where is it?
Oh. What did become of that thing? Ah, yes. Now I remember. I was so fascinated by the technology it employed, I did some tinkering. Some tinkering, I say, though it was quite a lot. But now it serves a decidedly more practical purpose.
You've got to be kidding me!
Well, do you know about a Cetra Temple?
A temple, you say? If you mean a place where they worshipped gods, none exist. The Cetra never engaged in such practices.
I didn't know that.
Maybe it was referred to as such by someone ignorant of their culture. If instead it is a site of importance to the Cetra that you seek, texts do speak of one, and of the pains taken to conceal it.
So, it does exist?
Perhaps, though I know not where it is. Huh? And even should you find it, I would urge caution. They were a star-crossed people. To follow in their footsteps is to court tragedy. However, the rewards may yet outweigh the risks. You must bring every one of your senses to bear. For then no secret will elude you, however well hidden. And when you return home, I hope you'll share your discoveries with me.
Fellow Bugenhagen!
What is it? I'm a little busy here.
Another man in a black robe has come. What should we do?
Well now, a friend of yours?
Where'd you see him?
Oh, the village gate.
We should check it out.
Yeah.
Alright, off to Nibelheim we go.
Beneath our veil, thou must stand. Do you have any notion as to why the planet
Apparently this way.
Finally, the torch of cosmic heaven.
Everything we have is a gift given to us by the planet.
Oh, heading out somewhere.
We've got blooms, furs, and... The planet is always...
Nanaki! Is this man okay? He is, albeit rather weak. Not sure why, though. I know Mako poisoning when I see it, and this isn't it.
Nibelheim, ain't that?
Where Tifa and I grew up.
Ah, of course. Nibelheim has a terminal. I'd bet my whiskers on it.
It, had a terminal.
Cloud, remember when you told Keen attack back there? That I might be weird, but you can trust me. Aye, well, even if you were lying, I'm gonna prove to you that you can trust me. That I'm on your side.
It's not that.
We should go.
Wait, you're talking about heading to Nibelheim from here? There's no roads you can take far as I know.
Maybe we can't go by land.
But by air?
Meaning we'll need smoke.
Right then, back to the airstrip we go. Hey, welcome to Cosmo Canyon.
I am on a time limit here, so we are going to just quick travel over here really quick, and then I'm going to save it once we get past the next part. Then I have to go pick up the wife, so we will probably stop once we land.
Not that you got a choice, but thank you for choosing Bronco Airlines.
Sid, my friend, you couldn't give us a lift in Nibelheim, could you?
Well, far. Not too far, I reckon. The old girl should be more than up to the challenge.
You know, I never did. I'm gonna pay to go all the way back to Grasslands just to see what the scenery is like.
See you when I see you!
Hey, Sephiroth, wait up!
Bring me the black materia.
You okay?
Yeah.
Looks like we're not the only ones headed for Nibelheim.
Huh. Almost like they swung by Cosmo Canyon just so they could lead us here. Sorry, just thinking out loud. Forget about it.
Alright, how much time do I got? We're just gonna stop here. I gotta go I have somewhere to be, so... We will stop it right here, and I will pick it up later. We're almost done with the game. We got a couple more parts to go through, the mansion and the temple, and then the finale at the end, and that should probably do it for the playthrough. So I'll get on next time when I'm able to.